Welcome my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, so please hit that notification button and become a part of Notification Squad, baby, because we going to the top. So let's get into it. Let's talk about growing up hip-hop LA. It is going down once again. So the new episode starts April 23rd, baby, and it's going down. It seems like Romeo's out and Bow Wow's in, and Angela got a new interest out here in these streets. We want to know what's going on with Brianna and So-So. Is she still messing with So-So, Ho-Ho, whatever his name is? Like, what's the deal with that situation? So let's get into it. Let's just talk about the situation. Let's get with Master P. He's meeting up with his son. I'm telling you right now, I want Romeo sneakers. I want them sneakers he got on his feet. And look at Master P's hairline. Like, I don't know how his hairline's always at perfection. I mean, it's just always at perfection. Just be looking good, baby. And then we got Romeo. He's doing bigger and better things. He's going to Paris. He's going to, Rome. He's going to Australia. He's traveling the world. He is just basically living the best life, living his best life. And he's not thinking about Angela no more. And we also know that Romeo and Master P have left the show. So it's going to be what it's going to be. I guess Bow Wow's in. But Bow Wow said he wants to quit growing up hip hop too as well. And he was asking Angela to come along with him. So it is what it is. So Angela shows up at Bow Wow's house. He's waiting for her to come through, and it seems like Bow Wow is more there for Angela. This is what, the editing and what we see out here, that Bow Wow is being in that spot that Romeo should be in, because Romeo did tell Angela he got her back after Sutton, R.I.P., was murdered. And now it seems like Bow Wow done came through, and I guess he's saving the storyline. I don't know what it is, but Bow Wow, he is here and he is checking out Angela, and I guess he wants some of that back in his life, or he needs that paycheck in that bag. But he said he leaving the show. Angela's posing, she's taking pictures, looking all sexy, doing a damn thing, and I know she's hoping Romeo will see it and it'll be up on her Instagram, and then Bow Wow is tagged in the picture, so we can see. But I'm telling you, them boots that Angelasimmon's got on, I want them boots, and that sweater looks good, girl. Them boots are off the chain. You keep it up. And we have none other than Dame Dash. He's feeling a certain type of way. He got to go to court. When his daughter Ava, she's testifying against his ass. She done put a statement out. She done put a declaration out. She don't want Dame to see their little sister TEETEEFRANCIS. I was like, damn, Dame, is it that serious? Is it that bad that your kids is going to court? And we also know that Dame Dash is also suing WeTV too as well, and he's also going to sue them twice because he's alleging that WeTV is isolating him from his family and feeding his son Boogie drugs and alcohol. Well, just alcohol, I think it is. And he doesn't like the way that he's being edited. He don't like the way he's being shown. And he's calling them culture vultures over there at WeTV, because he tried to get a show done and they done dissed him and dismissed him and disrespected him. And he is a boss, and Dame is upset. So now he's like, his baby mama, she's playing these games with him where he's supposed to see TEETEEFRANCIS on Fridays. Now he's not able to. So I was like, damn, the mother, the kids, everybody's coming up against you, Dame, and you being sued and child support. Something is going on. I guess Rocky was like, I'm gonna ride this one out, baby. I'm having your baby. She might have your baby, but she don't want your last name no time soon. I was like, Lord have mercy, what's going on with that situation? And it looks like Boogie, he needs his father's help, because when they first showed this house on Growing Up Hip Hop, it was beautiful, it was clean, it looked brand new, it looked like everything was going down, like people could move in right away. But no, that's not the case. He's on that dusty ass old bench, and then on top of that, the doors, the knobs don't work, and the doors are open. You can just walk up in there, like, what's going on? And then on top of that, the grasses look like ain't nobody watering the grass, ain't nobody fertilizing the grass, ain't nobody doing nothing. So what's going on? So it seems like Boogie might have been taken advantage of by unless his business partner. So it seems like he needs his father help with this situation, because this is supposed to be a sober house, a rehab house, and you can make millions of dollars of having sober house, especially in Florida and California, because people got health insurance, and that's how you get your money, baby. And we have Bree. She's basically sick and tired of the bullshit, and basically she's living her life and doing her best thing, but she's trying to stay out of jail. She don't want no jail time. She don't want to go to jail. She don't want to be fighting nobody or anything else like that. And that's, you know, her talking about about Egypt and Pep. You know, she's just trying to keep from fighting a female because, you know, she heard jail is dirty and she ain't trying to be a part of the dirty jail. And basically Sam is just like, you know, Bree needs to mind her business. She's nosy. She wants to hurt people. And basically she's all up in the business and she's always in their flavor for no reason. And why is she doing what she's doing? Like, what's wrong with her? So Sam is feeling a certain type of way about Bree, but Bree and Sam have not been going back and forth on IG for about 2 weeks, because usually they were doing it every other day. And we gotta ask Brianna, why are you painting a painting of Sam and your son is helping you paint that picture of Sam? Like, what's going on? And so we have Egypt. She's feeling a certain type of way too as well, and she don't understand why Egypt doesn't understand why Bree has a problem with her, and Bree's making a big deal out of nothing, and she's doing way too much, and she's just tired of the bull crap because Bree basically messed up her engagement party. It wasn't just Bree, it was your husband too. I mean, your fiance too. He was in the mix too as well. They were fueling each other. They was poking at each other until it got out of hand and everybody else got into it. And it was about to be wild. It was about to be crack-a-lacking up in that engagement party. And then we have TT, she got her man and everything. They in Jamaica, and we see Tyran. He's just tagging along. Tyran, you're gonna have to tell us some business, baby. You're gonna have to speak up and let us know what's really going on, how you really feel, because we confused with what's going on. And so TT, she's building, you know, a CBD farm. You know, she's growing hemp. She's doing the whole 9 yards with her man in Jamaica, baby. I was like, and we have Mr. Twist. Lil Twist is doing his thing, and Young Money is supporting him. So I guess, you know, Lil Wayne is supporting him. I don't know, but that's what they say. And he's putting out music. You go ahead, Lil Twist. And Lil Twist basically says that Egypt and Sam are very toxic. That, you know, you got to stay away from around you, because they, you know, they just take your energy. They just take you away from life, and we want to be positive out here. So he's rocking with Bree. He is Team Bree all day. He's not Sam or Egypt's team. But if you ask me, Sam and Egypt don't want him on their team because they feel like he's disrespectful when it comes to being around children. That's what they said. And then we got Sam. He's up here and get his nails done and everything else for a music video. And you know that the producers and everybody else put this on camera, put this on spot, and made a big deal out of it because they know this was going to get people talking. Look at Sam with them nails on. Egypt, what kind of man you have? You know, people going to start throwing negativity towards him and these nails and his sexuality. So We TV knew exactly what they was doing when they got them, you know, nails. And they asked Sam, and then they got a picture of him basically looking like he's blowing a champagne glass. I was like, they're doing the most. They're really coming out the woodworks to get people going. And so it's Sam and it's Egypt and it's Boogie sitting in the nail salon. So you guys tell me what you think about that situation. And they're asking Boogie, how's he doing? What's going on with you? He's like, same shit, different day of the week. I'm beefing with my father, and I really don't want to see him no more right now. And basically he doesn't know if he wants to go to New York and support his father, because his father might be doing time. Boogs know damn well when he was about to get locked up and go to jail, his father had his back, even though he lied to his father that he was out here drinking and driving and having DUIs too as well. But you know, Dame be treating Boog like he's soft, and Boog seems like he's a chatty patty. Now what you gonna do, Dame? He's sitting there collecting the gossip, and right now it seems like Sam and Egypt are talking about Bree, and he's just smiling and grinning. Is he gonna run back and go tell, you know, Bree what they're saying? Because basically they're saying Bree is a problem. She's a situation. You know, she's getting into everything. She's just a troublemaker, and she ruined our engagement and everything else like that, and she's just a nobody. And basically Sam said Bree is upset. She is upset and she is mad because she's just not hit anymore. She's just not lit anymore. She's just not dripped. Both of you guys are dripped like each other at the same damn time. Both of you guys are on the same level. You get the same amount of people on your Instagram live when y'all be dissing people and everything else like that. So y'all are on the same level. And Bree has you guys as a storyline, and you guys kind of have her as a storyline. But your story, Sam's storyline in Egypt can hold up without Bri. Bri can have a storyline, but it would have to, if she focus on something else, because Bri had storylines plenty of times before, you know, Sam was introduced to the show. So it is what it is. But we know Bri be sending people packing, like Chris and Nia was gone, and Angela didn't want nothing to do with Bri, but now she's on good terms with everybody. But Egypt is upset, and she don't understand why Bri is all up in their business. What's her problem? And Sam just think that she is hating, she's jealous, and basically she's just mad because she ain't the star of the show anymore. Like she don't got the clout. He got the clout. They got the clout. Him and Egypt got the clout because they the stars of the show. So you guys tell me who you think got the most clout off the show, because it seems like it's an issue with the situation. Who is more lit? And so Egypt basically, she doesn't understand Bri's, you know, situation. She's not even really upset with Sam. She's not really mad at Sam. So why is she tripping? Like, she don't understand her end game. That's what, you know, Egypt is saying, because they all used to chill, hang out, smoke, chill, drive around, and do everything else like that. But what changed? Allegedly, what changed is that Sam said that Miss Brianna whispered in Egypt's ear and said that she would F Sam, but she's not going to, because that's her man. And once you act like you want Sam, you already know Egypt ain't gonna have you around. She don't play them games. But that's allegedly, that was from the horse's mouth, which is Sam's mouth. So you guys tell me what you think, baby. And then moving on from that situation, Egypt was like, yo, listen, they call me Trapper. So, you know, you get that other side of me. You get that raw side. You get that bout it. Because she said she ain't never been into a fight before, but she ain't scared to fight either. I was like, damn, her first fight is going to be with Brianna. She's going to remember her for life. They girlfriends for life. They friends for life. I was like, And then on top of that, she ends up snuffing or punching Brianna in the face, because Brianna wasn't prepared or ready to fight Egypt, because she still saw Egypt as her little sister, and a storyline too as well. She wasn't going to try to put hands on her because the producers told her not to. And then Egypt put hands on her, but Egypt came there dressed for success. And I guess she did win by getting Bri, and no one else has done that. So you already know. I was like, shit. So I guess Egypt won her first fight, or nah? You guys tell me. And then we get Sam. Basically, he's talking about, you know, Bri. She's gonna have to deal with a whole new person. That's Trapper, which that is Egypt's mother's name and father name put together. And so she's about arguing, she's about fighting, she ain't scared. It seems like they done came up with this analogy or this name or this personality for Egypt to stand up for herself. I guess that's what the situation is. So now she's Trapper. She got Trench and she got Pep in her. So it's very powerful. So that means that she can take down Bri. No, we just want to hear music and dancing and acting from Egypt. We don't want her to have multiple personalities and trying to fight somebody. We don't want that, baby. We ain't here for that. So we have the tweets that were thrown up by Bri, basically calling Sam gross and all this other stuff. Let me tell you, Sam and Bri, almost like 3 months straight going back and forth on Instagram, back and forth talking about each other. You know, Bri talking to people that hate Sam. Sam is sitting there talking about Bri. And like they just stopped for 2 weeks. It's just been like almost 2 weeks and a half. Or 2 weeks and like, you know, 4 days they haven't talked about each other on Instagram. So they have said much worse about each other on, you know, Instagram Live. And then Sam basically is calling out Bri. Basically, you guys are listening to her opinion of a drug addict, a thief, and a loudmouth gossiping queen. I was like, Lord have mercy. So you already know when they see each other, it's going to be lit again. And so we have Egypt. Basically, she ain't scared no more. She ain't going to be bullied. She's going to stand up. And I guess her bully is, you know, Bri. I guess she feels like she got to stand up to Bri. And I guess she feels like she got to stand up to her too as well, because Bri and Pep was going at it. So, you know, any daughter's going to defend their mother too as well, especially if they love their mother, they respect their mother's taking care of them. So of course you're gonna go ham if you talking about my mama, you're disrespecting my mama on Twitter, and then on top of that you messed up my engagement. But you know, that was 50-50 between Bri and Sam, because they both Sam wanted to happen. He didn't want her there, and Bree didn't want to be there, and she was lit. And they egged and poked at each other and got what they wanted from one another. So that's what went down. And then we have TT. She's about to meet her mother, and her mother is Pep, older sister, and everybody listens to her because she's the attorney. She's the smart one. She's the intelligent one, and she's the one that rings all the crazy power. So basically, TT's telling her mother that she's being disrespected, she's being mistreated, and she's being accused of being in love with Sam, and that is not the case at all. And TT feels like they're talking about me. They're saying I love him. Basically, you know, Pep and Egypt chose Sam's side, and basically they just dismiss me. And basically, I'm here like you wouldn't believe how I've been treated. So TT's filling her mother in on what's going on. And basically, we got Egypt talking about she hasn't seen TT. TT didn't come to an engagement party. It's supposed to be family over everything. I was like, that's the same way that she feels. Even though, you know, you didn't disinvite her. You just told her you didn't want her in your business. Stay out my business. You in my business. Can't you see? So Egypt is like, you know what? I can't believe she didn't come through. And, you know, and then on top of that, Egypt is talking about TT being naked in her house, and she's not feeling it. She was like, what if the shoe was on the other feet and I was naked around Sean? I was naked around her man. So Egypt basically is saying that TT was in the bathroom. She looked out here, she looked there. She knew Sam was in the house, and she just ran out, or she just walked out to the next room with no towel on. She took off her towel and walked naked. And basically, Egypt feeling like that's a threat, and you trying to flirt with my man, and I wouldn't do that to you. Why are you doing that to me? Why would you be naked around my man? Why would you walk out the house naked when you know there's a man in the house? I was like, Lord have mercy. Maybe that's just something TT does. She likes to be naked. And so TT was asked about being naked, and guess what? She was like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to address it. Basically, she just saying that Pep and Egypt kind of like making this shit up. It ain't true. She wasn't walking around naked, but she didn't say she wasn't. She just said she didn't want to talk about it. So therefore, are they right? Have you been walking around the house naked? Has Sam seen your la? Have Sam seen your breastises? What's going on? Or are they lying on you and you don't want to call them out as liars because they still your family? And so we have Mr. Boogie basically saying Sam came in and he basically tore this family apart. They're fighting against each other. So he's putting two to two together, and he's saying that Sam is the common denominator in the situation. I was like, Sam, you being called out. You're being called to the carpet. And right now we have TT mom. She's upset. She's mad. She's pissed. And she wants to talk to Sandra. She wants to talk to Pep and talk to Egypt, because there ain't no way you gonna dog my daughter out and treat her like shit when she's been around there helping y'all. We family, we blood. And she's calling Pep down to Jamaica, and she's calling Egypt down to Jamaica too. She wants them there now, because this ain't gonna happen. Ain't no man gonna come between us ladies, our family. That ain't gonna happen. I was like, And then we have ANGELASIMMONS. She's with her father. She's going bowling. They're talking about Bow Wow. When the conversation at one point used to be about Romeo, but Romeo is out the picture, and Bow Wow would be bowling with the Simmons, baby. So Angela, you know, Bow Wow's to the curb, and I mean, you know, Romeo's to the curb, Bow Wow's in, baby. And then we have, you know, JoJo. He is not staying out late at night, basically working in the studio. Like, what music are you working on, and what are you doing in the studio, JoJo? Where's the music? Who music are you producing for? What beats? What are you producing? What are you doing? Let us know. Is it on Spotify? Can we find it somewhere? Like, come on, JoJo, you better be home. So he's home now, and he's with his wife Denise, and they're doing their thing, and they live in bliss, happily eating pizza and everything else. And guess who shows up to the bowling alley? Nobody else but Bow Weezy. Bow Weezy came through. He came in, and he's here. He's looking at Angela. He's flirting with Angela. He's doing everything that Angela wanted Romeo to do, but Bow was doing it. So Bow and Angela really got a good friendship. I don't think Angela is interested in Bow want to be with her, and I don't think Bow's interested in Angela want to be with her. But it's a possibility, maybe one day. But I just think it's about the bag, baby. And he came to help Angela because he has respect for her and her family, because they've been knowing each other for a long time. And then we have Vanessa. Vanessa brings up the situation about Romeo, and everybody skeets, everybody bounces, they leave, you know, the bowling area to not talk about Romeo. And she was like, come on, like, JoJo's over it, everybody's over Romeo. And then they talk about Romeo posting a tweet, posting to Instagram, basically saying, me, God, and that woman know what it is. And so they're like, what do you mean, me, God, and that woman know what it is? Like, woman, you can't say Angela. So basically, Romeo's calling them out like, yo, there was nothing real between us. You didn't want nothing serious. You was doing this, you was doing that. And basically, Romeo doesn't want anybody to know. Romeo doesn't want to play Angela's interest anymore, and I guess Angela doesn't want Romeo to play her interest anymore, and he wants to move forward from the storyline because it's just too much for him, because he feels like Angela's out here in these streets posting and dating and everything, and she chose Bow, and they cut this out, but they might show it this season where Bow said Romeo says you should have chose me, Angela. And so now they're talking about Romeo and him being petty for what he said on Instagram, and basically they're saying ain't nobody worried about Romeo no more. Bow ain't worried, Angela ain't worried, and JoJo's over the bullshit. So I was like, we see why Romeo bounce. He don't like the treatment. So now we got TT's mother. She's on the phone talking to Egypt. She wants to know what's up. You ain't gonna treat my daughter like that. And so she done called up little Egypt and told Egypt, you better get the first direct flight, first class here to Jamaica, girl, because you don't be doing what you doing right. And so Egypt is calling her mother like, TT got a lot of nerve. She wants me to apologize to her to get her forgiveness. Like, come on, she tried to mess up my thing. She was in my way. And so Egypt is pissed and she's upset because she's being called to the carpet by women with authority and knowledge, baby. And she ain't feeling the situation. And Bow and Angela are going to be doing some business together. Yes, they are. They're going to be doing some business together. And then we have JoJo. JoJo basically tells Angela he's sick of the bullshit. Like, he's sick of the pettiness. And basically, he wants to tell Angela, hey, listen, now 1 minute is Bow, 1 minute is Romeo. Who are you going to be with? Who are you picking? Whose side are you on? What do you want? Because JoJo, at this point, he's pissed off with Angela jumping from Romeo to Bow Wow. Now it's Romeo, Bow Wow. Then it was Romeo, now it's Bow Wow. And he was caught in the middle because he was tripping. Because he felt like Romeo was tripping. So now he's calling Angela to the carpet. And Angela seems like she wants to do some money moves with Bow Weezy. Bow Wizzle, baby. You guys tell me what you think. Peace, I'm out.